The B Leaders program was asked to select our values. B Leaders program produces our next generation of leaders, and so it's important to give them a voice as to what we stand for as an organization. It was gratifying to see the values that the B Leaders identified. We all want meaning and purpose and fulfillment in our lives, and our mission and our values are admirable pursuits in those regards. Nothing is more important than safety. Everyone needs to go home in one piece at the end of the day so that we can all spend the fruits of our labors with our family and our friends. And then community has always been at the center of what we do as a cooperative. Basin, like cooperatives across the country, were started by neighbors. And those neighbors were working together for a common good. And it is important that we continue to adapt, adaptability being another one of our values, but that we continue to adapt and evolve to serve the changing needs of our members.
So Basin Electric and us here at DriveWork have really invested in our members and in our community by supporting the S House. The S House is an organization here that helps youth that are in crisis. So it stands for Youth Emergency Services. They have 14 different programs here, and it ranges from the crisis shelter to suicide prevention to mentoring, and then they have like a learn and grow program, and there's a bunch in between. All right, so I became a member of the foundation board in 2017, and the foundation board is a fundraising arm of the S House. I grew up with my grandpa being in social work and things like that, so it's always kind of been ingrained to help others, and since I was in middle school, I've helped out with Special Olympics and things like that, so I've always had that need to volunteer. That giving back is something that is huge to me. It's more rewarding to give than to take. So Basin supports me in a lot of ways with any of the community activities that I'm a part of. Yes House is just one. They give me the time allowed to attend meetings, to go to board meetings, to help with fundraising activities. There's just a lot of other things that they allow us to do and be a face out in the community, and that's just an awesome thing. Charitable giving to me is a huge thing for a company. When I work with other agencies or other companies within, it's just great to see all that community support. You know, if they don't have the support from the communities, we won't have those programs. And those kids need that stuff. I think the outreach to the community is huge because that's our future. These kids are our future, and a lot of these organizations are involved with children. But we're helping our employees. Some of their kids are involved in a lot of these. We're just, really supporting those efforts to get people back on their feet, or we're out there helping, whether it's raising money for our healthcare foundation, all of that just helps us as a whole. There's nothing more rewarding than giving back to the people in the community and seeing the difference that we can make.
If you want to be successful in life, in both your personal and professional life, you're going to have integrity. From a personal standpoint, I try and be as transparent and as honest and upfront and reliable as possible. When I work with the members, I try, along with my team, in fulfilling all the obligations that it takes to provide a best of the best work product for our membership from all aspects and perspectives. I try and hold myself to those standards of be really self-disciplined, because I know that if I built up, a trust with somebody or a team, I never want to lose that trust, because once it's lost, you probably never get it back again. And I never want to lose that trust in the people that I've worked with and the people that know me. For Basin to continue building on its success and wants the best for our members, we need to have the integrity here at Basin Electric. We need to be transparent, honest, and reliable, and know that we're doing the right thing always.
What intrigued me most about doing line work as a young man was the ability to work outside and partly to serve my community, work with friends and neighbors. There is kind of that pride thing that we're out there providing the service to all of our members and people that rely on us. Everybody needs power. I mean, I have a lot of family that's in the healthcare industry, and I couldn't imagine what their jobs would be without any power. It just seems like everything is so dependent on it that would be a very big need for anybody, that electricity, we're just dependent on it so much. Having the all above power strategy lets us use the renewable energies to keep the affordability down for the consumers, but ultimately we have base load that keeps it reliable no matter what. I think we have a good team here that's able to balance that and keep an eye on that so that the consumers always will have reliable energy.
So working as a team here at Antelope Valley with all of our administrative staff has really, I guess it's been great since day one. Whether it be that you need a vacation day or somebody is passed or you need off because your kids are sick or whatever the case is, we're always covering each other. We're always helping out where we need help. The people are very kind and very gracious and always trying to step up and help. And I think that that's a really great team and family environment. So I work with team members from across Basin. We are able to lean on each other when we need help, need questions answered, or things don't make sense. We're able to call, email, message, and we're all really great about getting back to each other and helping to work together to figure any issues that we might come up or might have. The team, Basin as a whole, I think does a wonderful job at that. We are able to provide power for those rural farmers and ranchers and the people who don't maybe live close into a city or a bigger metropolitan area. We're able to keep those people with power and able to do the things that we need to do to help sustain their way of life. During tours, I get the opportunity to meet a lot of our members. And getting to meet those people is a lot of fun. A lot of them are wonderfully, wonderfully great people. And they come in, they have great attitudes most of them are retired farmers and ranchers, which really hits home with me since we ranch. And it is just a lot of fun. It makes just everything worthwhile, right? You get to meet those people that you get to help by being a small part of it. And it just kind of makes everything worth it.
Workplace safety is very important out here because that means either a good day or a bad day for us. Emergency response plans are key for us. It lays out exactly what to do, if we have a major release out here, if we have to shelter in place or we have to evacuate people. Those are really important. The other really important thing in my aspect is, our hot work permitting, our safe work permit. If we do all those things correctly, we shouldn't have to be called out for any emergencies, And if we would, we have some more controlled things that we have air packs on site. We have all these good apparatuses that we can use to help keep us safe if we have to go out and rescue somebody. If workplace safety can mitigate all the risks for us, that's a great day for us. The whole passion started because when I was in high school, I lost my cousin and her son to a fire, and that sparked my interest in wanting to help people. And that's kind of when led me down the road to my emergency side of things. So I wanted to join the fire department so I can help people. That was my main goal, and it really hit me hard. So that's kind of where my whole journey changed for me. I think safety should be number one core value in every business there is, because in the end, I want to go home to my family too, and everybody else wants to go home to their family. So if we have that workplace safety in place, there's no reason we shouldn't be able to go home. And that's the bottom line. Because we invest so heavily in our workplace safety, I think that says a lot about how important it is to go home to your family. That Basin is willing to invest the money into workplace safety to keep you safe at work, so everybody wins. It's a win-win for everybody. Production, profitability, and your safety is important, and you can be a part of that.
I believe that adaptability is very important for employees, particularly new employees. We constantly have to shift our priorities to meet the members' needs. You have to be able to adjust those priorities, adapt to the changing priorities and the challenges that come with that. So we're well aware that a lot of what we do, everything what we do, is for our members. Adapting our energy portfolio here at Basin has been very important to meet the growing needs of our members. It allows us to quickly address some of the growing system requirements for the members. What I've seen since I've been at Basin is really an exciting transition in the energy industry. In addition to coal, I've seen a lot of the new generation come on board for Basin, including natural gas, wind, some solar, and even now starting to see some of the battery storage projects. So it's really been exciting to be here at Basin throughout that evolution in generation. And I see so many new opportunities that come as part of that process. I think being adaptable really provides Basin with the resources it needs to meet all these new challenges. Having employees that can drop one project and move quickly to another one is very important and beneficial for Basin and its members. And we have those kind of people here at Basin Electric.
Our values reflect what we do every day, but are also aspirational as a reminder to keep improving. And we all have bad days. And we all probably have bad days related to our values. And we have those values as a reminder, again, to come back and work hard the next day to achieve those aspirational values. I think the core values have united us as a team in conjunction with our mission and our strategic plan. Those two things, along with our values, all provide a number of unifying objectives for us to pursue. They provide a focus of our efforts and keep us all rowing in the same direction.